Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. Who are you?
Ryan Seymore, and you are?
Hey, I'm Victor Dandridge. Nice to meet you. That was such like the creepy face. That was. You get that with the beard too, man? That was pretty good. That was nice.
That's how I met both my wives.
Both of them. Same time. So, segue, real quick. So we had a really nice week this week.
Yeah.
Some really good books.
Yeah, we had to cut. I know I had to cut like a couple.
I had to drop two. That was painful. That was really painful. I'm definitely gonna maybe like read those and tweet about them later or something like that. But we have some solid books on the shelf right here, man. Man, some really good ones.
Yeah.
All right, so we did two the same, and then we flipped the script. Two different places. Where do you want to start?
Where do you go? The differences?
You want to go for the differences?
Let's start with the differences.
Let's start with yours, because I mean, you went back to the well on this one. I didn't think.
No. We had a guest. Robin asked me if we would, do a check back in on number two.
Not a problem.
Because our review of number one
was not pretty, man. We
wasn't.
weren't really like,
Yeah, but this one actually kind of finds its stride. Where Klaus goes in and he delivers the presents.
Right.
That's the big chunk of the issue. But it's kind of like if Santa Claus was McClane from Die Hard in kind of a way, where it's like action Santa.
Did you say Santa Claus meets John McClane?
Yeah. Yeah, so like he goes in, he delivers the presents, and it's pretty cool. And there's some characters that are kind of like the voicing felt kind of flat or off in the first issue.
Right.
We find out a little bit more about their backstory and how they actually fit in a much greater sense.
Okay, so wait, are we back to believing that this is Grant Morrison, and not just some guy named Grant Morrison? Is that what we're?
It's real Grant, but it's not his like completely out there. Grant.
Okay, it's still reserved Grant.
Like maybe Batman level Grant Morrison. As opposed to Invisible's level Grant Morrison.
You know what? I can get with Batman Grant Morrison. I really can. So that makes me feel good.
And I wanted to read yours also, but I didn't have time.
Well, I will tell you, mine kicks so much butt. It's not funny. Okay, so Superman American Alien #2. This is Max Landis cut loose on Superman. I mean, this is him getting to rewrite basically the mythos here.
Yeah, the stuff that he is so famously on YouTube.
Yes.
Voiced his opinions.
Oh my God! And to see him actually getting to do this is fun. Yeah. This one is kind of Clark in his formative years.
Okay.
Something bad happens, and you see him trying to deal with it. Like the way that they play around with the town knowing about him or not knowing about him, and his interactions. This is such a pivotal moment. I think anyone who didn't like Man of Steel might not like this issue.
Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna wing it out there, but it's setting, or maybe this issue illustrates why they didn't like Man of Steel, because what Man of Steel was, Max is approaching it like it should have happened earlier.
Okay.
So kind of in that context.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't give away too much, but. If you read it, it's really good. It's really, really solid. Tommy Edwards did the artwork.
Oh, nice.
So it's got this real fun, almost grittiness to it. It's really gorgeous. The colors are fantastic. I kind of love it. Kind of jealous I didn't write this, actually. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. It's true. I'm jealous. And then there's a backup story that's brilliant. Like, I won't even tell you, it's just brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah. This one is a super winner for me.
Nice.
Yes. And then we went same routes.
Yeah, I went same routes because you very wisely voiced a theme. It's a good theme for the week.
Thank you. I mean,
it's a very good theme for the week.
People pay attention. There's thematics here going on.
Yeah.
Invincible, man. The end of the reboot. Man.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, I feel like we're going to get robbed. Like only 3 issues, but that's something you can really explore.
No.
And he makes a choice that I think almost all of us would.
I think it's fair. I think it's an absolutely fair choice.
Yeah, I don't hate on him for it.
No.
I'm very curious what his choice was supposed to have circumvented.
That's the thing that makes it like the total mind F that this is, because obviously we'll probably never actually find out. Like that's the thing that's messed up. Bobby K would be that way, where he's like, yeah, that thing that I mentioned that one time.
Yeah. Invincible's over with issue 200 and you'll never find out.
Right, and you're like, wait, what?
No,
what do you mean?
no.
You know, like that's when people get like interrogated brutally to find out what was it. We need to know. I'm just saying. Tweet us.
Yeah.
You know, whatever on the sly. Spell it backwards. I don't even care. I just want to know what it was.
I'm dyslexic, so I have the genetic decoder ring.
Stop. That's Bizarro talk. You can't do that, man. You can't.
sorry.
You're not allowed to do that.
Sorry.
You'll call him if you say his name. He shows up.
Yeah.
I've said it once. That's it. That's all we'll say. But I mean, he really did like a great job with handling the reboot and building what this is.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you caught it in the back. They're going to be gone till April.
Yeah, which is
April.
many moons. And that last...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That last one.
Yeah.
That's a moment, man.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine making that choice and then getting home and seeing that there, and then you're like...
Yeah, he reacted the way I would have.
I agree.
Except he was like way more butch about it, because I would have... it would have been so much worse.
That's not the way I would have described his reaction.
Yeah.
All right, fair game. you're setting a serious standard here for what your reaction would have been.
It would have been bad. It just would not have been masculine.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm a little concerned, and I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the immediate visceral thing right there. Boom, you see it, you're like, oh God, no.
Yeah.
Considering what the ramifications are, I think there are further problems that we don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We'll discuss off camera, but I do believe that there are some things here that's messed up.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
IBK, you're a mean dude. You're mean, man. You're so mean.
Yeah, just
so mean.
Yeah, and he's left. It is a field ready to be plucked with so many different story concepts.
Like truly rewriting the idea of a reboot here, because now you are, like you said, wide open. It's a blank slate. So reboot accomplished. Well done. Very well done. Good. And then there's Huck number 2.
Yeah. Anybody that hasn't bought Huck number 1,
slap yourself.
Yeah,
do it now.
You're hucking up.
It's so good.
And number 2 continues with this. It's Miller's Superman.
Yes.
And
yes. In its purest form, man. Like, this guy makes you feel good. Like, he just does.
Yeah, because he could have, at the end of issue 1, the house is surrounded by reporters.
Everybody knows now.
Everybody wants to protect him.
Good job, Diane. Good job.
But he still goes out.
And he's still Huck.
Yeah, he does his thing.
Yeah. Which is so good. Like, and the things that he does, though,
are amazing.
The first one, that got me.
Yeah.
That one, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't even, that's like an episode of Cops. Just waiting to happen. Like, that's what that is to me. It's an episode of Cops just waiting to happen, and it's just the most glorious moment of, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like,
because I got like that old school, old series Cheaters.
Yes! Oh, that is perfect.
Like
Joey Greco style.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He just shows up.
Yes.
Like, that was brilliant.
Yes.
The other good deed he did was brilliant.
It's fantastic.
And one of the things I loved about this issue were, like, the giant chunk of it was Huck being awesome.
Of course.
Just being that good person.
Yes.
But it's bookended with 2 completely different things.
Yes.
That, like,
they're world building.
Yeah.
Like you go, and that's the okay. So obviously, I'm a super fan of Mark's. It's pretty bad. Yeah. But the way that he goes about things, he'll take tropes that we know, right? Like things you're like, okay, it's this.
Yeah.
But then he adds like just this one little twist.
Yeah.
And it's like the newest thing you've ever seen before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we have this Superman thing.
Yeah, we have the archetype.
Yeah, but now it's about, like, the table's about to get flipped,
Yeah.
and it's going to be huge.
Yeah, because the last thing, I'm now completely like, what is his origin?
Right.
How does all of that tie in? And then the first thing, it's kind of the same thing.
Right there, like, wait, what?
Only we're all right. This will not make sense to any of you out there.
You have to
except
read it,
for
though.
like 2 people. All right. So when we first read it,
Right.
when we got this version of it,
Right.
were you trying to figure out if the shirts were the same?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
All right.
Yes. We were privileged, and now the privilege has come to fruition. Trying to see the two, I totally am taking that home so I can check myself.
Yeah. So it's something very, very cool, and there is a world that is being built, and it isn't just like, oh, what if Superman was a nice guy?
No,
there's a lot going on.
No, if you take that at face value, you missed it.
Yeah,
that's flat out.
You've Huck-ed Up. God, I can't let that go.
It's so good though. It's so good. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Okay, so what do you have on the honorable mention side?
Yes, on this one.
Yes.
Squadron Supreme, number one.
Number one. Okay.
It definitely comes out of Secret Wars being over.
That's problematic.
Yeah. So there's like certain things that I don't quite know why somebody is being blamed for something, and how that
do
fully.
Do we know what they're blamed for? Can we at least do they say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then and notice late.
Okay.
Late.
Right.
So it's this collective of members from the various Squadron Supreme iterations throughout Marvel's timeline.
Okay.
And they decide they're going to take vengeance on somebody that they blame for drastically negatively affecting their lives.
Okay.
But they do it in a way that is really reminiscent of the Authority.
Whoa.
Which, if you haven't read Wildstorm runs Authority,
I like how you were specific about the Wildstorm, not
because there are other
iterations
of it that sucked. But like the first,
you really feel.
they're not. DC now collects them in 2 volumes, so get those first 2 volumes, and you will love life because it's superheroes or superpowered beings rather.
Right.
You can make arguments both ways.
True.
But they decide that they're going to fix things not just on a superhero, supervillain level, but potentially on a societal level.
Okay.
Really groundbreaking at its time, and Marvel has the chance to do something like that with this. Let's see
where they go.
Where they go.
Now, who's writing this?
That is Robinson.
James Robinson? Are they? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a power.
James
James Robinson.
okay, but wait. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to be the bearer of bad news here, but this was the last team on the Fantastic Four too, though.
Yeah.
Is this like?
This is better than Fantastic Four.
All right, I'm sold. I'm there.
But
I'm there. And my crew. I mean, you got Kirk. Leonard Kirk is fantastic illustrator.
Yeah.
James Robinson is legendary writer. So okay.
So it's amazing.
Okay. All right.
So we'll see where it goes. But then you got.
I took on Uncanny Inhumans #3. Chucky Soul, Steve McNiven. Let me tell you. Okay. Let me. No spoilers, people. You know we're good at that.
Yeah.
This is a lie. This is not #3. This is not #3. I don't care what you say. I see what you did. So 1 and 2 were like setups.
Okay.
The series is about to start. Like this issue sets up that there's this. It's about to go down.
Oh,
it's
nice.
about to go down, and it is not a game. And some serious stuff is about to happen right now. Like this is like. No, like let me just show you this last bit here that really marks it as, oh my God. Wait. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
To quote the wisest of the Thundercats, snarf. Yeah.
So I see what Chucky Soul did with the whole, it's #3. Yeah, no. This was 3 issues of getting ready to slap you in the face. I can't wait for #4 because that's when it's about to jump.
Yeah, it's going down.
That's happening. So, ooh man, dude, shout out to the Superman-ness.
Yeah, this is a good week for big blue type characters.
Ironically though, like not a regular Superman book came out this week. It's kind of a funny haha.
That's how it works.
Weird. I don't know. Whatever. It works though.
Yeah.
It works. Hey, are you doing anything this weekend?
Yeah, we're pretty busy, and I've heard you are too.
Say me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, I got some plans this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, there's this
Star
movie.
Wars. Yeah, Star Wars related. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you haven't heard, there hasn't been a lot of media about it, but Star Wars Episode 7.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. The first 2 count.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Jar
7.
Jar.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay. All right. Jar Jar stinks.
Yeah.
I said it. Misa said it. Okay. So, yes. Force Awakens opens up this weekend. we're going to be a part of some special.
Yeah, definitely. If you are in Ohio or Columbus specifically, we're going to be up at the Gateway Theater.
What?
We're going to be set up there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 6 p.m. to midnight. We're going to have
long time.
Yeah,
I'm for it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're going to have some free giveaways, some Star Wars books from Marvel that we'll be passing out. We're also going to have some action figures, Funko Pops, that kind of stuff that we'll be selling. And then I've heard that you're doing something.
I am. So I actually picked up the drawing duties. Oh, it's so terrible.
Normally it's a type of type.
Yeah, it's usually this, but I actually did this time and did 2 variant covers for The Trouble with Love and Origins Unknown.
Oh, nice.
2 of the Vantage InHouse books that I feel kind of have like a Star Warsian feel to it. You've got the father-son dynamic in The Trouble with Love, and then the sudden exploration or awakening of powers in Origins Unknown, right? See? So those will be, on hand in limited supply. So hopefully you get in there quick, because they'll only be available this weekend. I'm also bringing back, I'm dusting it off, man. The 8-bits are coming back, man. I just did a BB-8.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a Kylo Ren that I'm working on. Hopefully all of these will be finished. So you want those. Trust me.
Very nice. So, see you at the Gateway.